Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video, my very first tutorial using my brand new Ethereal Bloom Spring Collection. So a little disclosure, when we were editing the video, I realized that there was no audio in the intro and the last part of the video, so I am gonna have to do a voiceover for the intro and the last part of the video. However, I'm super excited to show you guys how to create this beautiful look. It is honestly so easy. I think it came out gorgeous and it's a really great way to add a pop of pastel to your makeup without it being overwhelming. So I'm gonna stop rambling and let's get started. I am so excited to dive into this palette. If you guys haven't already, this is available right now on artistcouture.com. This is literally like my pastel fantasy come to life. So with this look that I'm gonna do today, it's gonna be super easy. I wanted to do something that was a little bit more wearable, something that wasn't so intimidating, because I know pastels can be a little bit more intimidating for some of you guys. So I'm gonna show you guys a way that you can totally dress up your eyes with a pop of pastel without you feeling like it's too much. So let's dive in. So here she is. It honestly couldn't have been any more perfect, and you guys can imagine how difficult it is to kind of come up with a color story and narrow it down to 8 shades, but I think we did a really, really good job. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. This is Eternity. In the pan, it looks a little bit more like a taupey cool shade, but it can translate a little bit more peachy, a little bit more warmer. This is honestly such a really unique shade, and it literally looks different on everyone. So I'm really excited for you guys to get this palette and experience this color for yourself. Okay, so before I actually start to apply this color, I'm gonna go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm just gonna add a little tiny bit to my eyelids to act as my primer. And I'm literally just gonna blend this out with my fingers. This is just gonna give us like a nice little base, just to kind of make the color just really, really pop and also just wear a little bit longer. I honestly am so obsessed with my nails. Shout out to Andrea, Nailfy Studio. I told her, girl, I want to do nails inspired by Ethereal Bloom, and she slayed it, so hey Andrea. Okay, so I'm gonna do the right eye first. So again, I'm gonna go in to Eternity with this blending brush. This is actually a Morphe M535. We're just gonna pick it up. All right, so I'm literally gonna start to blend this shade all in my crease. I think this color is honestly so unique, you guys. I really wanted to have something that felt like a neutral tone. In case you guys were having like trouble blending any of the colors out, you can literally go to Eternity and she will get the job done. If you guys have my Supreme Nudes palette, it's also a really great palette to pair with this. You can kind of go to Supreme Nudes for all of your transitions and then come to Miss Ethereal Bloom for a nice pop. So something that I take a lot of pride in with my palette is we do a really damn good job over here with our formulas. So a little goes a long way, and the colors just blend really, really beautifully. Like, you don't have to be a makeup pro. You don't have to, you know, have like the biggest skill in the world. The colors just really, really perform. So I think you guys will find that they're really, really, really easy to work with. So now that we have that pretty much in our crease, I'm gonna take the brush. I kind of just like brush it off like on a clean paper towel to make sure that there's no more kind of like product on the brush. And I just like to go like right at the edge and just kind of finish just really diffusing it. I almost like to pull it out too, like in the outer corner, just to kind of make sure that it's nice and diffused and just nice and blended overall. Okay, so I feel good about that. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I just finished blending that shade Eternity all over my crease. This is what I call one of those one and done shades, because you could totally just like wear this, call it a day, throw on a pair of lashes, but you guys know that is not gonna be the case. I'm really excited to show you guys my brand new Diamond Lights finisher in the shade Epiphany. I have to be honest and say that this might be, oh, it's kind of hard to say. I think this might be my favorite Diamond Lights that I've ever created. The best way I can describe it is, if you guys have ever experienced my Sugar Baby Diamond Lip Tease, I basically took like Sugar Baby and made it into a Diamond Lights finisher. So before I apply it, I am going to lay down a little bit of translucent setting powder. It's just a really great way to make sure that if there's any fallout, you're catching it so it's not kind of just getting all over the place. I'm literally just taking it on a beauty blender and just applying it right in there. I look a little crazy, but don't judge me. Normally, to be really honest with you guys, Diamond Lights doesn't really get all over the place when you're doing it right, which I'll take you guys through it, but just in case. This is literally the most beautiful, gorgeous, like lavender, just goodness. I am so happy with how this turned out. The way that I like to use these is I like to pour some on the back of the cap. Looks like this. And then I'm gonna go in with my finger and I'm going to pick some up, and I like to just warm it up in the back of my hand. These are heat activated, so when you kind of put your natural touch to it, it does kind of activate the product. If you've never tried my Diamond Lights finishers, these are gorgeous prismatic loose pearls, but they are very uniquely formulated, wrapped in a silicone oil. So it just makes them look absolutely wet. When you put them on your eye, it just like melts onto the skin. I love them, I'm obsessed with them, and I know that you guys love them too, so I'm really happy that we were able to introduce a new shade with this spring collection. Okay, so I had to bring you guys in a little closer so you guys can see. This literally elevates any makeup look with just one swipe. So I'm literally just going to swipe it across my eyelid, and then I kind of like to just press it down. So it's almost like a swipe and press motion. And it just literally just kicks up any makeup look. I mean, you guys see that? It is literally so stunning. In the sun, oh my God, it's literally next level. Like the sparkle and shine is unreal. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. This is also one of those products where like, if you just need a quick moment, if you just need like something that's gonna just kick your makeup up to like 1,000, you can literally take any of my Diamond Lights and throw them on your eyes, and it literally just makes it look like you spent 2 hours doing your makeup when literally it took like 2 seconds. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? No? Yes, no, yes, no, no. We had to turn off the lights, give you guys a little flash realness. Girl, in the sun, it is unreal. It's just, this is kind of like cute, you know, she's lit, whatever. This is like, she's that bitch, her. Okay, now I'm gonna add Epiphany on the other side. I love the name too. I was just having an epiphany one day and I was like, we need another Diamond Lights. And then I was like, Epiphany. It just was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And this is a limited edition shade, okay? So once she is gone, we're not bringing her back. So if you guys wanna get your hands on her, make sure that you guys do so before she is gone for good. I don't want y'all to be mad at me like Miss Nebula when Miss Nebula sold out. And I told you guys for days that she was almost sold out. She was not coming back. And then I was getting hate mails, so don't say I didn't warn you. I die. Why are these so good? Okay, so now that we have Epiphany on our eyeballs, I am going to dust off all of this translucent setting powder that is under my eye area. You guys can see it literally just wipes everything away. So if you did have any fallout, it never happened. So I know there's a lot of you guys out there that want to play with color, but I know sometimes it can be a little intimidating, especially pastels, but I love me a good pastel moment in the springtime. So I think a really, really great way to kind of get your feet wet with dabbling with a little bit of color is just to really strategically just place it in ways where it creates a big impact, but it still feels very wearable. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I am going to apply this lavender moment right here. This is Miss Petal. We're gonna apply this all over our under lash line. It's really gonna kind of pop under here. And it's just gonna really kick up our eyes, and it's just gonna really bring the look together with it feeling like neutral and wearable as I'm wearing a full glittery eye. My version of neutral and wearable with a little pop. And again, if you guys wanna, again, kind of pull it back, you don't have to put Epiphany on the eyelids, and you guys can just kind of do that eternity shade in the crease and then Petal underneath the lash line like I'm about to do right now. I'm gonna take this base. This is from P. Louise. This is in the shade Ibiza. Camera's picking it up right there. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on the back of my hand. I love these bases. I know so many people love them. This is like a lavendery purple moment. And I'm actually gonna go in with a silicone tip applicator slash brush. This is from Morphe. This was from, I wanna say, the Saweetie collection. So I'm just gonna pick some of this up on this silicone tip, just like that. And I'm gonna run this in my lash line. I'm not 100% sure if these are safe for the eye, so check out their website. But I do it, it doesn't irritate me. But if you do it and you get some type of something, your eyeball falls out, girl, you never heard it from me. So I'm just gonna add this right in here. And I'm also lightly, like ever so lightly, also gonna lightly apply it underneath the lash line as well. And now with the pencil brush, this is actually from Lunar Beauty. This is the LBE-6. I'm gonna pick up some of that Petal shade. Such a beautiful lavender. This all over the eyelid too with Epiphany. That's actually what we did for my campaign, for one of the campaign looks. It was so unreal. And I'm just going to start to smudge this underneath my lash line. So I should be looking a little something like this. I'm gonna pop on some eyelashes and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I realized that there was no audio when we were filming this, so I'm gonna do a voiceover for the end of the video. I applied Cocoa Bling Diamond Glow Powder, which is literally one of my favorites of all time. And before I apply it, I like to spray a little bit of my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist. It just really allows for the product to melt onto the skin and look absolutely incredible. I think this highlight really complements this eye look. It's nice and frosty, and it has more of like a cool tone, so it just really plays off of the eyes, and I just think it just really ties this look together. And of course, I never forget to highlight my nose. Just really just makes it look nice and snatched, almost like you got a nose job without actually having to get a nose job. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually use my Diamond Lights finishers on your face and body. So for this look, I went in with Epiphany and I applied it over my highlight to just really kick it up. It just really adds like a really beautiful, whimsical, magical moment to your cheeks and your face. For my lips, I lined them with a MAC lip liner in the shade Oak. It's one of my favorites. I feel like MAC really makes like some of the best liners, truly. Such a staple. And I also like to lightly shade in my lips before I apply my lipstick. For this look, I wanted my lips to be pretty nude. I wanted my eyes to be the focus of the makeup, so I went in with my Boy Toy Silk Cream Lipstick. If you guys have not tried this formula, it is literally amazing. So creamy, so smooth. And it's just so comfortable, and it honestly smells really awesome as well. And to complete my look, you guys already know I had to go back in with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist to just really make sure that everything was nice and set and beautiful and dewy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm so excited for you guys to experience Ethereal Bloom. It is available right now on artistcouture.com, so make sure you guys check it out. Before you guys go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys turn on the notification bell so that you guys don't miss a beat, and you guys can be notified when I upload another tutorial. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video.